DCI has preferred some charges against some Rigathi Gachagua's allies. And in our earlier analysis, we dissected that in details. The preferring of charges against those Rigathi's allies has clearly angered Rigathi Gachagua, and he has responded very angrily. Rigathi Gachagua, the use of the criminal justice system to manage politics is an outdated political strategy that was used in the past. This evil scheme is to associate them with violent demonstrations that took place in late June in a futile attempt to soil my name and hopefully create grounds for the mooted impeachment proceedings against me. Kenyans are intelligent people. They know what factors made Kenyans take to the streets. Kenyans also know what the real problems in Kenya are. They surely know Rigathi is not among them. Let our agencies remain professional, follow the rule of law, and keep off politics. Thus Rigathi Gachagua. Upon Rigathi sharing out that, Oscar Sudi quickly responded, "Honorable Oscar Sudi, my boss, it's no longer a secret that you are the mastermind behind the dead-on-arrival plan to oust our president. Young people were killed in the streets, and those jailed are a result of the money you poured to sponsor demos, yet now you claim you are fighting for them. Save for the respect we have for your office, you belong to jail. Unfortunately, you are using upcoming political leaders like James Gakuya, Alfred Keter, and Benjamin Gadhiru after attempting to mess up political careers of brilliant leaders like Ichung'wa, Kimani Kuriam, Cecily Mbarire, and Ndindi Nyoro. Just know we are woke and wise enough not to go after the piper, but the chief financier of chaos. Tuko macho mbaya sana. We know what you are planning kwa hii maneno inakuja, lakini tuko rada. Don't hide your ill intentions by attempting to box Mount Kenya people into a tribal cocoon. You are a Kenyan leader, and it's a shame to dwell on Usiguze, Murima, and other stories when you know it's about your selfish agenda and not our fellow Kenyans in Central. Shame on you. Yes. So Rigathi has responded, and Oscar Sudi has also countered his response. Let me say this. William Ruto and his team should move with speed in making sure Rigathi Gachagua is sent home. If Ruto and his team fails to send Rigathi home now, just as I've been saying here, let them forever keep their silence. They should never tell Kenyans again that they want to impeach Rigathi Gachagua, because they will not be able to impeach Rigathi. Rigathi will be too strong for them to impeach. So if at all they want to impeach him, this is the right time to impeach Rigathi. And if Rigathi Gachagua is impeached today, Rigathi will die politically. And even that mountain he thinks will support him, the mountain will dump Rigathi Gachagua. And I'm saying that with a lot of confidence. If Rigathi is impeached today, that mountain is talking about, that Murima, will dump Rigathi Gachagua. After Rigathi's impeachment, all William Ruto needs to do is to replace Rigathi with somebody from the mountain to finish that term till 2027. The mountain will automatically and obviously rallying behind that new deputy president. Rigathi will be abandoned because what will make the mountain follow him? He has never been very charitable to the mountain. In fact, he has got a history of persecuting the mountain. Nothing will make the mountain rally behind Rigathi upon his impeachment. And William Ruto needs just to humble himself, reach out to Uhuru Kenyatta. With Uhuru's blessings and a new deputy president from the mountain, Rigathi will be finished politically. And not to forget, all the corruption cases against Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi is a man under siege. And I just don't know what will help Rigathi Gachagua. It appears his goose is cooked. Nothing will help Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi and William Ruto's interests are not together. Politics is a game of interests. If your interests cannot converge, you can't work together. Ruto does not want Rigathi to succeed him. That's why Rigathi is being kicked out of this government. That's it. Ruto does not want Rigathi to succeed him. Ruto has got his own preferred individuals to succeed him, not Rigathi Gachagua. And also, let me remind the mountain once more that for 2 years, Ruto and Rigathi have been working harmoniously. Rigathi was not talking about the mountain. In fact, he has not been talking about tea and coffee. While we know he was the person in charge of reforms there, we are still seeing the mountain coffee tea farmers crying out. The person in charge of that is Rigathi. He has been silent all along. Now that Ruto has dumped him, he's now saying he's listening to the ground. It's important we remind Kenyans of all these things. And the mountain should not also allow itself to be isolated from other Kenyan communities. If you look on how Rigathi is playing his politics, it's very clear he has started isolating the mountain from some other Kenyan communities. And that will augur very badly for the mountain come the next election. That's what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. And before I forget, look at William Ruto and then you look at Rigathi. Ruto is very emotional and a very impatient individual. Same to Rigathi. Very emotional and very impatient individual. Something happens, Rigathi responds. Same to Ruto. Something happens, Ruto responds. And for those who have been with us here for some years, even before William Ruto became the president, I used to say that his main problem is his temper. A president should not be very quick to respond to issues. A president has to be patient. Ruto lacks patience. Ruto responds to things very, very fast. He fights so many battles that some are not even worth fighting. That same to Rigathi Gachagua. Right now, DCI has zeroed in on some 5 individuals who DCI believes funded some Gen Zs or funded some hooligans to cause chaos during Gen Z protests. Now Rigathi has responded. Rigathi is very quick to act and is fighting some battles that are not necessary. As a leader, some battles you should not even fight. Let me stop it there. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.